YouTubeverse, John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, giving you another record review, and I am so excited to review this one because this is one of the best things to be released in 2015, and in my opinion, so far this decade, it is an instant classic, and it is There's a Light by Liz Vice. Man, this is so good, and check it out. I got a signature there. We saw Liz live at Eddie's Attic in Atlanta, and man, let me tell you, Liz is the real deal. Girl can sing. The songs are magnificent, which were mostly written by a guy named Josh White, who, I'm sorry, Josh, I haven't checked out your original music yet, but I intend on doing so. But Liz and all the performers on the album are so talented. They're out of Portland, Oregon, which there's so much great music coming out of Portland. I feel like I need to move there because it's just, this album is tremendous. And let me just, it's hard to even know where to begin, but let's just start with the sound. It's, Liz has taken us back to like the sweet soul of Motown, which is one of my favorite times in music, one of my favorite genres, if you want to call it that. And but she gives a contemporary spin on it, and just from the very first song of Abide, it feels like an Otis Redding record is coming on. Musically, it sounds like, you know, it may as well be Donald Duck Dunn and Steve Cropper playing on this thing, and it just has that uplifting, just wonderful feeling and that puts a smile on your face when you're listening to that kind of music. Then when the lyrics kick in, you just get even more excited because you're like, oh, I see, she's throwing some gospel on us here, and it just puts extra soul on top of the soul of the music, and it's just like that throughout the whole album. The second track is definitely one of the standouts. It was her breakthrough song, Emptied Me Out, and the organ comes in and you're like, oh yeah, this sounds like something I've heard before, yet it's brand new. And the lyrics, just to give you some of the words of this song, it's just beautiful. Empty me out, fill me with you. Lord, there is nothing I can give to you. I lay down my life here at your feet. You give me life so completely. Beautiful stuff. And it's just quality like that throughout. The next song, the entrance, is like a slow build, but it gets so intense at the end. And then one of my favorites, The Source, comes right after that, and it's almost like Liz is vocally channeling Lauryn Hill on this, and such beautiful, haunting harmonies on this track. It's like, where did this come from? And then you flip over the record and you got Pure Religion, which sounds like just timeless, like it could have been written a century ago, you know, and I mean that in a good way, obviously, but then, you know, the album just keeps going. You never get tired of it. It's like the perfect album to have on vinyl. It just makes sense. And man, Enclosed by You is just one of the best songs I've heard in a long time. I just love it. It's my personal favorite from the album. You can see a good live version of that if you search Liz Vice Enclosed by You at Eddie's Attic. Check it out because it is really, really awesome live. Just a beautiful song on record, and then it finishes up with There's a Light, which is the title of the album, and what an apt name for this album, because it is just like a light in the darkness. You know, that's kind of like what this YouTube channel is all about. Just sifting through lots of maybe not so great music to find the diamonds out there that just shine like a light, and this is absolutely, without question, one of them. I give this an 8.5 out of 10, which to me is an instant classic, and I always round up, so that I give this as a letter grade an A-. Guys, get this album. Just buy it. Just trust me. No matter what age you are, no matter what your preference of musical genre is, you'll find something to love with Liz Weiss. Get it on vinyl, Viva La Vinyl. Check out my other videos. Click like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And remember to check out Liz Weiss. She is a light. Thank you, and see you guys soon.